Well, we've had a think about what expenses we get asked about, or people try and put through their accounts that aren't tax deductible. What are the common ones are, I would say, number one is probably clothing. The number of people that try and put the suit through the company and say, I only ever wear it to work, why can't I have it? Well, that actually has been tested in a court by a lawyer, actually, and it was held that because you wear clothes for warmth and decency, which are personal reasons, then you just can't claim it. So no matter how much that suit costs you, you're not going to have it. The only things clothing really you can put through are uniforms, if they're branded, and also protective clothing. And perhaps if you're an actor, costume outfits. Aside from that, though, it's hard luck. The second thing is probably depreciation. People often say, what if I increase my depreciation? Couldn't you put that up? Wouldn't I save tax? And the answer is no. Depreciation is tax neutral. It's completely ignored by the tax man. You get the tax relief you get on fixed assets like equipment and vehicles is based on the amount you pay and when you pay it. Depreciation is just an accountant's adjustment that means nothing to the tax man. Number three, spectacles or glasses. For health and safety reasons, you're allowed to put through or claim eye tests, the cost of eye tests. But beyond that, because you generally wear glasses both at work and for personal use, they're dual purpose, they're not wholly and exclusively necessarily for employment or for the business, you can't claim for glasses unless there's something like safety specs and you're in a dangerous environment, you need to wear safety glasses. Fourth one I would say is entertaining. People often think they're entertaining through and they're going to get tax relief on it. Although your company can refund you or your business can refund you the cost of entertaining, there is no income tax relief or corporation tax relief for entertaining. So if you are entertaining a client, it's often a good idea to try and split the cost between subsistence, i.e. you having a meal while you're out on business, which is tax deductible, and the entertainment part, which is the meal of the potential or actual customer, because that can save you a bit of tax if you do split it. Fifth, dividends. Sometimes people say, oh, if I put my dividends up, will it save me corporation tax? Trying to get my tax bill down. And the answer is no. Those salaries and wages come off accounts for tax purposes. Dividends come off after tax has been calculated. So there's no tax relief on dividends. And in contrast, dividends are, of course, taxable. So you might end up giving yourself a tax bill rather than a tax deduction. We have a lot of freelancers here and they say, I'm moving house, I'm going to be a bit nearer where my work is, can I claim for the removal costs? Well, generally not. If you are starting a new job and the employer and you have to move some distance to undertake it, or your job moves where you generally perform your duties, the employer can claim up to £8,000 to help you relocate, and that would not be taxable on you. But if you're just moving slightly nearer where you work because you want to move house, no, you can't get tax relief on that. You can't book that through your company. Grocery bills, we do have some people say, I haven't bought lunches when I went out on site. I've just made sandwiches and took all my lunch with me, so I want to claim for that. And I'm afraid if you're travelling to a temporary workplace, you can claim generally for meals that you buy when you're at that workplace. They're part of the journey, but if you take your lunch with you, it's not part of the journey and you can't claim for it. And finally, sometimes people have to hire a car for business, and they put the hire car cost through, and they also put through 45p a mile as if it's their own car, and we have to point out to them, no, you can claim for the fuel related to that hire car, but the 45p rate is only when you're using your own car, not the business is hiring a car. So I think that's 8 common questions we get asked, and hopefully that prevents a few questions coming our way in the future.